Hey, what's up, guys? Today we have another Power Rangers Top 10 reaction video. Watch Mojo have been bringing out top 10s for Power Rangers, and they brought out one called Top 10 Power Ranger Fails. And I remember when it came out, I thought it'd be a good one to react to. So it's been a while since it came out, but I haven't been getting to it. So it's time to check this one out. I'm keen to see what it is. I'm guessing it's like, because it's fails, so it's things wrong with it, things that people have issues with in the show. And with all the Power Rangers I've seen, I know people have issues. I know I have issues with stuff, but probably not as much as other people. Like Justin, for example. People hate Justin, and I really like Justin. In my top 10 original Power Rangers video, I made Justin in that list because I like Justin, even though a lot of people don't. But yeah, I'm keen to check this out. So, of course, make sure you hit that like button because you know support's greatly appreciated. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. So let's check this out. Here we go.
Be sure to check out Watch Mojo's new series, The Worst Travel Show.
We're not gonna
Click the
watch
link
it.
below to see all the episodes and
See
follow
how
the
we
show
go.
on Facebook.
It's been on the air for over 2 decades, so there's bound to be a bunch of more phenomenal missteps every now and then.
Whoa, this guy definitely has the wrong idea about us.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Yeah.
Today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10
missteps
Power
and
Rangers
problems and
fails.
stuff.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be reviewing some of the most embarrassing, facepalm-worthy, and just plain dumb decisions made by the Power Rangers, either on the show itself or behind the scenes.
Oh, behind the scenes as well. So that's like Rangers
Number 10,
left.
The Green Ranger's Shield. Mighty
Oh,
Morphin
yeah.
Power Rangers.
Zach, here.
You can tell. When I was young, I didn't notice this, but growing up, people started complaining about it. And
Power Rangers and Super Sentai, fans can usually overlook the differences
Mm.
unless it's a glaring prop error.
that's
While most
bad.
of the props and costumes were
But I
shipped
didn't-
directly from
I
Japan
didn't
to the
notice.
Power Rangers, American prop makers
just
were
not
able to
observant,
make
I guess.
a shield out of thin cloth. This not only makes it painfully obvious which scenes were American filmed, but the shield in the
Japanese
US
shield
version
looks
also
awesome.
looks like it can barely protect Tommy at all.
You can tell it's just cloth, like.
Later, they mercifully remade the shield with proper
And then they
material
put
for
the
Green
damn
Ranger's
stripe on his
return,
head,
the Dino Thunder. However, they also altered his helmet by adding a silver stripe, so they fixed one aesthetic issue, but they created another.
It's been a while, Tommy.
Mind you,
See you switch
I don't
faces
mind the
black.
stripe.
Number 9, the abrupt shift from Zeo to Turbo.
Still like the original
Power
better.
Rangers Zeo and Power Rangers Turbo.
We quit, sir.
I was late to watching Zeo, but I know the issue.
Our luck in getting rehired.
Apparently, their powers keep growing and
Like
growing.
a natural progression if it's done right. Unfortunately, that was not the case for the Zeo.
Then they just
Turbo
switched the
franchise.
cars.
The gap between the finale of Zeo and the Turbo movie brought with it unexpected visual changes, continuity errors, and
They didn't lose their Zeo
with the
powers.
finale.
Cat uses her Zeo power in the Turbo movie, but then suddenly they're just like, huh, there you go.
I knew that! Do you think I'd be lying here listening to this?
Perhaps the biggest question left unanswered was, why was it necessary to trade in the Zeo powers for the Turbo ones? There were rumors about a serial called Scorpion Rain, which supposedly would have answered some
Linkara
questions,
mentioned
but
Scorpion
it
Rain.
was
I remember him
debunked as
talking
a
about it.
hoax. Sadly, this sudden move was not the last hasty change made in Turbo.
Before you are your new Turbo Morphers.
I was gonna,
Number 8, Jennifer L. Yen
Yeah.
as Vipra.
last
Power
AC change was gonna say
Rangers
Justin,
Lightspeed Rescue.
but they're probably talking about the power transfer.
If
Yeah.
it isn't the Power Rangers.
Arguably the weakest links in Lightspeed
Yeah.
Rescue were the villains. But while most of them could at least act, there was one notable exception, Vipra.
Just what I thought. In my Vibe party, I'm invincible.
Sure, actress Jennifer L. Yen
Poor thing.
definitely looked the part. However, her skills as a thespian were another story. In nearly all of her scenes, her inflection is kind of all over the place, and she delivers her
Yeah.
lines with very unconvincing enthusiasm.
It improved in the Time Force crossover, but still wasn't
In
enough.
fact, the only time when it looked like she could actually
Yeah.
act was when her character was being killed off. Even when she returned as a zombie,
Yeah,
her performance
that's what
was
Linkara said
better than she was.
when she got
This
sucked out, and
wasn't
he's
the
like,
last
"Oh, so
character
now
that
you
had
decide to
felt was
act.
cast, but it did
Now you
prove the
decide you can
consequences
act."
of playing a part without any real passion.
I'm Vipra, princess of all demons.
Okay,
Number
maybe
7,
Time
the
Force didn't improve her
incident.
acting.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Out of thousands of entrants, 3
No, this
names
is
were
behind the
announced today
behind the
as
scenes
the lucky
stuff.
students invited to attend the World
What annoyed me
Summit
more
in
about this
Switzerland.
Jason, Zach, and
Was
Trini
what they
were
did to try and
originally slated to appear in the
use the
1995
Rangers
movie.
still,
However,
even though the
showrunner
actors weren't
Steve
there.
Levy, their
Like the
actors hoped
bad
that the show's
dubs,
producer, Haim
the
Saban,
voiceovers
would
are bad.
unionize the show, as they were being ridiculously underpaid at the time.
It was for 3 movies, all non-union, with very little pay, and another 40 episodes. And it was at that point, me and some of the other cast members got together and said, we should at least speak to a lawyer.
Haim Saban
I never watched that
didn't
interview. I
concede,
actually
so the three
began to check that
walked off
out.
set halfway through
If anyone
the
knows the
season,
link to that,
and their departures did not go unnoticed. They rarely appeared unmorphed outside of
Forgot they
stock
could
footage
fly.
or body doubles, and stand-in actors
Yeah.
provided their morphed voiceovers, or tried anyway.
tried.
Zordon, we can't go to the peace conference. Not now.
There has to be another way.
Eventually, the three Rangers were shipped off to a peace conference and replaced by Rocky, Adam, and Aisha. And while Zach and Trini never returned, Jason did make a few unexpected comebacks in Zeo and
Yeah.
Wild Force's Red Rangers
That was good.
team-up.
I mean, we did a lot of good at
Still
peace
wished it
conference.
was Billy, though.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was beginning to miss this place.
Number 6, Calishplosions. Power Rangers Disney seasons.
They pointed out, though.
The 6-story high fireballs like that one, right there.
That's so good.
Notice that starting with Power Rangers,
It's the reason I love Ziggy
the
so much.
explosions in the show suddenly
He's
started
one of my
becoming
favorites.
Gigantic and less practical. They'd erupt way behind their target.
This is
sending them
annoying.
into the air
When they jump
realistically,
sideways and there's
then
a...
the shot would just repeat again. But
That's
again,
annoying.
This is a case of Calishplosion, a process named after the then executive producer, Bruce Kalish.
Yeah.
What's worse is that this increase in over-the-top explosions coincided with the reduction in the number of unique martial arts fight sequences the series was known for, likely to tone down the violence. But in doing so, the fight scenes became incredibly repetitive, to the point where they were just like a mangled mess of laser blasts flying everywhere and hitting nothing. Number 5, Justin as the Blue Ranger, Power Rangers Turbo.
Guys, I'm the new Blue Ranger. Isn't that cool or what?
I kind of do.
A preteen fighting
Just in
alongside
general.
teens with attitude, not
But
exactly a perfect match.
I don't
At the time,
agree.
Power Rangers was losing at the ratings game, so the studio thought that it'd be a good idea to bring in a younger Ranger.
Although it's
to
not
appeal
good
to
for
a younger
ratings to
audience.
put a kid
Can't
in as a
believe
ranger.
In high school, I'm not even tall
I'd
enough
like
to
the
reach
change.
lockers.
Enter Justin, a preteen genius taking on the mantle of the Blue Ranger after veteran Rocky injures his back. Justin himself actually made a decent Ranger, taking to action the minute trouble arose. However, someone his age...
He was the one who
Yeah,
always
the
suspected it was a
Rangers,
detonator.
and his central episodes tended
Or
to
the
feel
something
silly
David
and
talks.
to younger audiences. Needless to say, this audience-grabbing experiment was kind of a washout.
What's the matter? Afraid that
I
you're
liked it
gonna
when
get
he got
beat by
super
a
strong and
little
kicked
shrimpo?
all the
Number
Piranhatron's
4,
asses.
Power Rangers Operation Overdrive.
Oh, so good.
If you can get
No.
past the abysmal theme song,
No.
there's no turning back. Originally,
No.
the plan for Operation Overdrive was for a grandiose and adventurous season, similar to the Super Sentai counterpart, Bokenger. Unfortunately, the low budget caused a lot of cut corners that affected almost every aspect of the show. The season's pacing was way
Low
off the
budget
wall.
didn't do anything
The
about
potential
the
for
acting,
multiple
though.
villain factions was completely wasted.
The acting was
and many of the
bad.
main characters were incredibly unlikable.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Sad because originally when I watched it, the only thing I found redeeming about it, or one of the only things, was Dax. I just
Not
liked his
even a
personality.
crossover with
Then I watched it
fan
again, I was like,
favorite past
"Fuck
Rangers
this."
could redeem the season, as the special made the legendary heroes look incompetent compared to this unlikable team.
Yeah, Adam should be
Seriously,
kicking
go
everyone's
watch those
ass.
episodes again. The Retro Rangers don't even kill a single monster.
Incredible! Way to go, Mac! Yeah!
Yeah! Awesome!
If
No.
you like this video, then you probably won't hate Watch Mojo's newest show, The Worst Travel Show.
Operation Overdrive
Kyle
is
Gates.
bad.
Click this
It's
link
just
below to
bad.
watch it on Facebook.
The ones with Rangers, the only redeemable thing, and the Fear Cats are cool. I love the Fear Cats.
Number 3, the 20th anniversary
yeah.
season, or seasons. Power Rangers Megaforce and Super Megaforce.
There's good things, like the morphing into all the different original Rangers. That's awesome. But you get to see Space Rangers
Considering
again,
it was
so
the 20th
that made me
anniversary
happy.
Season, Megaforce ultimately failed to
But-
celebrate that occasion. To start, they split
No.
the season in half, so that by the time the actual anniversary content came into play, it was a year too late. As for the actual series, fans are quick to point out that our heroes lacked any depth or backstory, and their acting was extremely bland, with Troy, the Red
Troy's
Ranger,
the worst.
easily being the worst of the bunch.
You have a mission to fulfill!
They may have had a
I
much
struggled
better
to
season
watch
planned,
this.
but
I really
executive
struggled to watch
members
this
thwarted
season.
those plans. leaving fans with 2 seasons filled with shallow and out
You
of
see,
touch
this was
fan
annoying.
service rather
They
than,
morphed into
telling
Rangers
an
that
actual
weren't
story.
even Rangers. They were Sentai, like, Rangers. But it's never in the English. So people were like, who the hell's this?
Driving David Yost away. Power
This
Rangers,
is bullshit.
So if I cry, I apologize.
Poor guy.
Billy is one of the most
I met
iconic
David
Rangers
Yost. He's
and the
such a great
longest
bloke.
lasting member of the original 5. Eventually
Told him how
stepping
big of a
down
fan
and
I
becoming a
was.
technician in
Shook his
Zero.
hand.
But near the end of
Great
the season,
moment.
he departed the show a few seasons after the actor who played him, David Yost, resigned. There were rumors about a pay dispute, but the real reason was actually much worse.
And the reason that I walked off is because I was called faggot one too many times.
Yost
That's
has
bullshit.
since claimed that he was regularly harassed by several crew members about
Sorry
his
about swearing, but
sexuality,
that
with
pissed me
some
off.
even deeming him unworthy of being a superhero. And began
Billy was the
to
best.
ultimately accept himself and not listen to those assholes.
And
on
David
set.
Yost is such
I
a
was
good
worried
dude.
that I might take my own life. So in order
He got
for
that
me
far.
to get a handle on what was going on, I needed
It's
to
messed
leave
up,
my
man.
Before we unveil our number 1 fail, here are a few.
Oh no, the
embarrassing
Dark
honorable
World.
mentions.
Dr.
Teenagers to become Power Rangers.
Oh, they're actually talking about the... Oh my god, they duct taped his stuff.
To answer your question, I can't.
I thought they were talking about
I
how...
don't know if I can breathe the air here. In my dimension,
Yeah.
we've been forced to live in a
He
dome
didn't
city
unmorph because
just
he
to
wasn't
avoid
there,
the
but...
toxic atmosphere the robots have
I was
created.
talking about the Dark Dimension.
What are those things?
That was
Can't
funny.
believe it, but I think they're
It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja
The Dark
Turtles.
Dimension being just a cave, but it was just supposed to be this other
the
world.
legendary battle.
I'm glad they
Rangers,
put this as number
Super
1.
Megaforce.
You don't have to do it alone this time. We're here to fight by your side.
The people who enjoyed
Since the
this,
beginning of Megaforce,
obviously people
Power
who
Rangers had
are
been
either
foreshadowing
really
a
young...
legendary event for the finale.
I'm sorry, I'm talking
An
too
epic
much for
battle
this, but...
featuring every Ranger from the previous past.
You want my opinion on
For the
this?
next
That's why you
2
watched the
years,
video.
Fans endured lackluster
You don't wanna
writing,
see-
bland
watch me
characters, and
stare at it.
dissatisfying tribute episodes with only 2 veteran appearances. Finally,
I even
the
need to
battle
hear
arrived,
this.
And boy, was it a letdown. A handful of veteran Ranger actors actually accepted
That
the
was
last
good.
minute invites,
Maybe
and only a
more.
fraction of them had any dialogue at all.
I swear a lot about it
The
actually got
battle
invited,
itself
or
was
they
just as
forgot to invite
disappointing,
some of
with
the
the
people.
heavy reliance on stock footage, the Megaforce Rangers' annoying commentary, and aggravating blonde.
Yeah. Talking Robonites just there.
To sum it up, it was a final
They were
battle
chatting
that
through
was
it.
hyped for 2 years, but barely lasted 2
And I
minutes.
swear there was more than one
Talk about
Tommy.
a super mega
Just
fail.
saying.
Well, it's time for us to leave.
Seeing TJ and Cassie was awesome.
Be with you.
And Leo.
Hey, this
The team up, the legendary battle. It's great seeing old Rangers again, but it was not what you wanted. Yeah, well, like it would have helped if there was more Rangers, but again, that's hard to get actors to come. But I can understand that. But I just wish it had been better. I'm hoping, like, I don't know how much more team ups and old crossovers we'll see in the future, but I really hope we do. That was good. I still don't agree about the Justin theme, just because I really like Justin. I think it was a good change to have a kid come in as a Ranger. It's just like, because I was a kid, and all I thought watching it was, oh, I wish I was like Justin. He gets to be a Ranger. How come I don't get to be a Ranger? That's how I thought. I didn't think, wow, I didn't think that this dude was annoying. I like Justin. I don't care. But yeah, the other thing, the David Yost stuff really angers me. Because, yeah, like I said, I met David, and he's such a good bloke. I got an autograph from him, told him how big of a fan I was. Billy was my favourite in the original Rangers. He was one of my favourite Rangers of all time. Billy was awesome. His transition from the nerdy dude he was at the start, and over time, it's funny because, like, he's wearing all, like, the kind of baggy clothes, kind of, like, nerdy look. His physique, to quote Linkara, I'm pretty sure, it was like his physique is, like, on par with all the other Rangers. But they were showing him as a nerd. So over time, he starts wearing like more tank top. You see him like he's awesome, and he kicks ass. Because at first, like he's running from the putties, and then he changes, and he can take like a heap of putties on his own. And then he gets the Wolf Sword in season 3, and I love wolves, so that was awesome. Billy's just awesome. David Yost is a good bloke, and the shit that happened to him really pissed me off. Like I didn't understand it much when I was young, what was going on. I knew Billy left, but. No, that was annoying. But yes, that was a good video. I agree with some of it. I disagree with some of it. And yeah, I'm gonna make more of these. These are fun. I think they actually brought out another Power Rangers. Oh, that's right, because they brought out recently the other day, I reckon, they brought out a top 10 actors you didn't know were in Power Rangers. Now, I watched that, but it's only because like that's kind of different because it's people you didn't know in Power Rangers. Like, it would have been fun to react to it anyway, but watching it, I know who's in Power Rangers because I like Power Rangers. What surprised me more was seeing some of these actors being in other shows and being like, what, they were in that? Like, Archie Cowie played Kai. He was in CSI, I didn't know that. But yeah, this was really fun. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next vid. Bye.